as requested, a video about candles. So for tomorrow night for our first ritual, I would recommend a pillar candle in a glass jar. You can use any candle, but this one's great for returning to. So if you're gonna set an intention that you want to keep coming back to and lighting a candle for, these are awesome. And plus I feel a little more stable to just have out and lit. Yeah, he's saying hey. Color doesn't matter. White is great. It's all purpose. I think for this one, this is our candle for our commitment to self-reflection. So blue is great for speaking truth. Yellow is great for the mind. Green is good for the heart. If any of those kind of vibe with what you are kind of going through with self-reflection, you can go with that. But white is all purpose. You can usually find these at grocery stores, Walmart, Michael's, anything like that will have white pillar candles, usually in like the next to like the saint candles. They usually have a few that are unlabeled. So yeah, pillar candle, what I would recommend. But you can also go with any old candle. Like you can just get a scented candle that you like the smell of, and that works great. You can just put that intention into this, and that would also serve our purpose for this. But since you're asking about candles, I want to tell you a little more about different ones. Speaking of religious candles, I have this box of Shabbos candles that I've had for years. These are great for spell work. They're small, so you can set an intention into them and burn it in like one night. You can also get spell candles at metaphysical shops. They're a little smaller than that, and they usually come, they sell bases next to them that you can just kind of put it into. Those are great for that. You can also get just your regular old taper. This is one I used for Lunasa. I infused it in the light of the sun and used it for ritual, so I've been holding on to it and burning it whenever I want. This one's a little more fancy. It's a beeswax. The other ones are just any old wax, doesn't really matter. But for rituals, I like to maybe get something a little fancier. So yeah, it made sense to use the beeswax candle for Lunasa. And the other kind of candle, and what I would only kind of would say, don't use this for the self-reflection. You know, a spell candle, they're a little small, so I wouldn't really use that either. But definitely don't use a tea light because they're super tiny. And these are fantastic for quick spells or for like deity or ancestor veneration. If you want to put out something on your altar that you light a candle for every day, these are great because they burn down pretty quick. Within an hour or two, they're out and you can kind of go about your day. So it's great for like a little morning candlelight action. I often will have one for Bridget, or or you can return to it. You know, you can light it during your meditation, put it out. But they go, you know, they're quick. We also will have them out for Freya and Thor, and for our ancestors. We use tea lights. What's your favorite kind of candle? Oh, yeah. And that being said, I also have ones that are like infused with intentions already that I've bought that I don't end up lighting because they're so special, you know? They're so precious. You want to find that perfect moment. So just go with it. What's cheap, what's available, what you can find. It's all about the intention more than what's in them. And we'll talk about colors and stuff going on because it's just layers of vibrations and intentions that you can weave on top of it. You can put essential oil and anoint it with that. Roll it in some herbs. You know, there's all these things that you can do. The herb one, I recommend caution and observing because sometimes the herbs can catch on fire and it's a very fiery candle then. But yeah, it's your intention more than anything else. So happy candling. And let me know if you have any other questions.